Welcome to the Pikes Peak Library District's Law Collection's informational video on searching the Colorado Revised Statutes. The Colorado Revised Statutes, or CRS, are all of the laws passed by the Colorado legislature that are of a general and permanent nature that are signed into law by the governor. You will also be able to access the Colorado court rules through this website. The Colorado court rules are the laws and procedures that outline how the courts operate. Let's take a look, though, at a couple citation examples so you know if you have a citation for a law, what it's pointing you to. So the first one listed there is CRS 15-11-804. So to break this down, CRS stands for Colorado Revised Statutes. The 15 is that it's in Title 15. Then you have it in Article 11 and Part 804. So that number will lead you to a specific law. The second citation there is for a court rule. And so this one is pointing us to CRCP Rule 13. So that abbreviation is for Colorado Rules of Civil Procedure, Rule number 13. Please note that the court rules have a number of different abbreviations for the different sections of court rules, which we'll see when we get into the website. So let's go ahead and navigate now to the Colorado Revised Statutes online. And so I'm just going to begin by searching for Colorado Revised Statutes. When you get your results, you'll probably see several different links of how to get into the statutes. This second one here for leg.colorado.gov, Colorado Revised Statutes, this is probably the easiest way to get in. So the leg.colorado.gov, this is the General Assembly's website, and this is the specific page for the Colorado Revised Statutes. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this link. Now I'm on the General Assembly's website, and there's a link here to click to access the Colorado Revised Statutes hosted by LexisNexis. LexisNexis is the official publisher of the Colorado Revised Statutes, so we want to go to that website. So we'll click on that link. We get a pop-up note letting us know that we're leaving the General Assembly website, and we're going to click OK. Now it's pulled up the LexisNexis website. We're going to agree to their terms and conditions. And then we're going to scroll down. Now, when you get down to this part of the page, you'll see here you can search the Colorado Revised Statutes. So you can either put a citation or a subject term in here. We also can browse through the various titles below. And the titles are just going to be the broad categories that the law has been divided up into by topic area. And then you also want to look on the right-hand side. There, if you wish to look at the Colorado Constitution, there's a link for that, as well as a link to get into the Colorado court rules. Let's just first look at how you can browse through the sections. So let's say you knew your question was about a law having to do with labor. So you would want to look at Title 8, Labor and Industry. You're going to click on the plus sign here to open up that container. And then you'll get kind of these subdivisions below, and you can kind of see which articles it covers by what is here in parentheses. And so let's go ahead and we'll just open up one of these subsections. And then it's telling me more, okay, if I wanted compensation, workers' compensation, then I could open up this container. And now I get the actual law, which will cover these specific articles here. And so then I could click through to look at this particular section. And sometimes when you do this, you just have to confirm that you're not a robot. And by just checking that box, then it'll let you through to see the full law. And so then here, this one is actually pretty short because it's letting me know that the name changed. So then I would need to head back. And it was pointing me to this workman's compensation. So then I could go through here and look at the law there. Now I'm going to scroll back up. Let's say we just want to search. We're not quite sure what title might cover the laws that we're looking for. So I'm just going to run a really broad search with the term divorce. And so now it's pulled up a list of results here. It's going to be ordered by relevance. So you can always change the order if you wish. And then if you want to look at one of these, again, you just go ahead and click through and see here's my citation, that CRS 15-11804. So let's go ahead and click through there. This bit at the top, so we have the citation there. If I needed to copy the citation into a document, I could click on this box, and then that will give me a place where I can just cut and paste that citation into something else. This part here, this is just telling me where this particular law falls within that larger hierarchy. So Title 15, and then we get kind of down specific to the piece that we're looking at. So you can always jump up a level by clicking on one of these links. And then we get the law itself. Anytime my term is mentioned, it's highlighted. And then if we scroll all the way to the bottom, you have a history note. This history note is going to tell you when the law was passed, when it became effective, if there were any amendments, when those happened, when they became effective, any relevant bill numbers for that amendment. So all that information is listed in this history note. Then you'll get some research references and practice aids. So this is just kind of pointing you to the larger sections of the law that this one falls into. And then you get some annotations. So this is going to point you to other resources that might be helpful in understanding this law, whether that are law reviews or other court cases. And so sometimes these can be helpful in helping to parse out what the law means and how this law has been interpreted in the courts. So it's always good to take a look at this information here at the bottom as well. I want to go back one more time. And let me get all the way back to the main page. I also just wanted to show you what the court rules look like. So here we're going to go on to the right and pull open the court rules. And so you can see it works pretty much the same as the other site. You have a search bar here that's just going to search the court rules this time. When you're running searches on either site, you can either do search all the documents in the source, so that'll mean every single individual law, or if you just want to search a table of contents, you can check that, and that's just going to search what we see on this first page before we open up any of these containers. Then you will see that we have all these different types of courts and their rules available. So when we looked at the citation at the beginning of this video, we were looking at CRCP. So that is just for the Colorado Rules of Civil Procedure. So that abbreviation points to everything that's in this section. You'll have different abbreviations though for these different sets of rules. So just keep that in mind when you're looking at a citation. It might be pointing you to a different section depending on how they've abbreviated each of these. So this should just give you a very basic overview of how to find Colorado state laws, the Colorado revised statutes, and how to search through the Colorado court rules as well. If you have more questions, though, please feel free to reach out to the library. We'd be happy to help you navigate this site and give you more information about how to search it.